What's up, y'all? Welcome to She's Bipolar and Wild. Today I'm just gonna hop right in it because it's been a while since I've done a video, and I wanted to kind of talk about just a form of discernment, understanding yourself and being aware of your growth and recognizing um, aspects of self-sabotaging yourself and self-sabotaging others, and keeping yourselves in cycles of forms that put you in positions that help you, that take you backwards. So anyway, I got some coffee. Um, yeah, I just pretty much wanted to talk about that. I had a problem with me trying to find, I would say, me trying to find validation in a lot of people, and rather than having the validation in myself. And I had to sit back and wonder, like, okay, what in myself am I lacking to where I feel I have to go looking for something else in others? And that plays all into like mental health, mental illness, everything, because with mental illness, it's so much more intense with us trying to validate that we don't have that form of mental illness or whatever we're battling, that we want to make ourselves seem so much more, I would say, so much more normal than everybody else. Or I don't know why, sorry guys, it's doing this. Yeah, so pretty much like we'll go above and beyond to try to make ourselves seem like it's nothing wrong with us, or like we fit in a certain type of way, when we need when in reality it's not even that deep. Like, we don't have to prove anything to anybody. We have to learn how to differentiate when people are just trying to play on our mental illness, or when we're just self-sabotaging ourselves. We're putting ourselves in positions to where we make ourselves feel like we have to be something we're not. For what though? Like, and sometimes it's harder for us to realize that, and I think it's taken me some time to really realize it, really come to an understanding of, like, okay, I don't have nothing to prove to anybody. Even though my name's She's Bipolar and Wild, I'm not wild all the time. I do wild things, I do erratic things, and that's not who I am. Like, I don't have to continuously prove a certain aspect of people that I'm something more than what I am. I just continue to be myself, and learn myself, learn my mental illness, learn the differences, differentiate the two, differentiate the differences, and the discernment between trying to and learning to judge situations, and learning to pull myself out of situations. And it don't got nothing to do with mental illness. That's everyday life. And so we have to be able to recognize and give ourselves one recognition of understanding that we are not going to make the best decisions, having mental illness or not. We're not going to always do what people expect of us, and that's okay. But when you do put yourself in a position of self-sabotage, it's a form of reflection. And I think I just had a talk with my dad, and he was like, are you self-sabotaging yourself? Because if you are, pretty much that's what I'm gonna assume, that that's just what you want to be like. And I was like, well, do I want to be like that? Am I forcing myself to be something that I'm not? Or am I hiding from things that I need to fix within myself, my own insecurities that I'm forcing on myself? It has nothing to do with anybody else, because I'm forcing it on myself to be this way. So it's like, we have a tendency to think it's somebody else that's pressuring us to be or act a certain way when we're self-sabotaging ourselves. And that's just everyday life. Like, we have to learn the difference in that, like, not feeling like, okay, just because we have this mental illness, we are prone to make these decisions. So we have it, or we have excuses to make these decisions. And a lot of people with mental illnesses, don't be out there lying. We are very, very intellectual. Some of us really do get things on a different level than other people. So a lot of times you do know when you are, kind of forcing yourself or doing things to, like, purposely irritate people, because I have a tendency to do it. So I just wanted to say, like, you know, at the end of the day, we have to learn the difference between self-sabotage and discernment. When we are self-sabotaging ourselves, when we are putting ourselves in positions that are necessarily, I mean, prone to have a bad actions coming, like return, like, dude, like, I know I can't drink. So if I drink, there's obviously going to be some type of something that may happen because I know that it's something I can't handle. Like, so why drink? But I still do it, you know? So if you know these things are going to put you in a position to self-sabotage yourself, then kind of what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's what I want to do. So won't you say my name, say my name. Sorry, I love this song. It ain't no game, acting kind of shady. Games, playing games. But yeah, so pretty much we need to learn it with the discernment. Learn the difference between self-sabotaging ourselves and blaming others for our actions. You know what I'm saying? Taking responsibility of our toxic behavior. And that's pretty much all I really have to talk about because it was just on my mind. Nothing too deep. Like I said, I'm going to have like longer videos after the holidays. Got a lot of moving going on. Trying to get these Facebook pages going up. YouTube pages. Everything going. It's coming. It's coming. So just, you know, tune in. Stay. Subscribe. Like. Share. Everything. And please continue to tune into my podcast down there. You already know She's Bipolar and Wild on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Tune in, tune in, tune in. I love you guys.